Hi everybody, it's Donna Robertson.
And Fran Morgan, thanks so much for being with us today because we are going to have a party.
Yes, we are. And I love parties best when everybody comes. Like
That's right. And our room is almost not big enough to hold you all. I'm going to say that because thank you for everyone for joining us. And I want to give a big shout out to Cheryl for joining our membership today.
Awesome.
So we thank you so much. And we thank all of our members who are here. We really, really appreciate it. Boy, do we have some fun stuff today.
Do we ever? I bet every one of you got your fingers crossed that you are going to win one of our prizes.
Yes, and we've got a bunch, and we're very excited.
And look, Elaine Irving just joined.
Thank you, Elaine. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And guys, we are so grateful to have hit 100K. And it's because of you. You are the ones who got us here. And we're very, very excited about our plaque.
I thought about getting a chain so Fran can wear it around her neck.
It was kind of one of those moments that made me want to cry whenever I saw it because I was like, oh my goodness, we got it.
Yeah, we were pretty excited about
yeah.
it. So we're glad that you're here, and to show our excitement, we got lots of prizes.
We most certainly
Lots
do.
of fun.
So let's just take a quick minute and kind of explain how the party's going to go, okay? We have got some basic rules. Now, the detailed rules are down in the description, but Justin's going to post the basic rules on the screen so everybody can see them and know what's going on. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be giving lots of prizes away, and we're going to enter by commenting with a word that we give you. So it's going to be very simple. Just warm up those fingers, guys, because we're going to be having you type in.
And we'll just give you one word. You type in the word, and then we have a little, what did you call it, Justin? A little what bot?
That works.
Yeah, it's kind of a random generator, and it will pick one of you. So we made sure we got somebody that wouldn't be the least bit partial. They just, it's just a mechanical thing.
And then we'll go through, and guys, we have quite a few things, so I'm super excited. Oh, Kathy, thank you so much for joining as a Tier 3 Friendship Star. We really appreciate it. Guys, if you don't know about our membership, let me just toss it out there really quick. We do have a join button on our homepage of our YouTube, and you can click that button. It'll tell you all about it. We have 3 tiers. We have special lives every month. We have special membership discounts, a free pattern, lots of goodies, lots of behind the scenes that we don't post elsewhere. Just a little bit extra way to support us at our channel, and we know that you do that so well, so thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Someone asked about Hannah. And where was Hannah today?
Oh.
Hannah's a little under the weather.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, she has a little cold or something, but she said she just felt so bad, so she stayed at home. So you can send her lots of love.
Yes, I was very sad to find out that she wasn't going to be able to join us today. Because, guys, if you don't know, Hannah is our production manager, and she is so important to this whole thing. She schedules all of our videos. She organizes them into a script and everything. Of course, we have Justin and Jake as well. It is truly a team effort, and of course, you. We can't do it without you.
Absolutely.
So, and we've been doing this a long time now, it seems like.
It has been. We did our first YouTube video 11 days after they shut the country down.
Wow.
With the COVID.
Wow.
And
was the first one a YouTube video?
No, the first few that we did live on Facebook using a cell phone. Yeah. And we did, you wouldn't believe this, we did 4 videos a week.
Wow.
And yeah, wow was right, because it was just John and me. And welcome, Dorothy. I see you've joined our club
yes,
too.
Thank you, Dorothy, for becoming a Friendship Star. We appreciate it.
So we did 4 a week, and we would come in the morning, and we would prep all of the quilts, and we had to sign numbers and get them posted, and sometimes we'd have to tell you when we were shooting the video at 4 o'clock, just give us a few more minutes. We don't have them all posted yet. It was quite an exciting time.
Oh my goodness.
But after 2 weeks, I looked at John and I said, John, I can't keep this up. It was just exhausting to get all of that work done and
It's a
then
lot of
put them
work.
up there.
Yeah. And welcome, Deborah. Thank you so much for becoming a Tier 3 Friendship Star. We really appreciate the support so much. I think we just need to get this going.
Okay, let's get it going.
All right.
Okay.
We would like to go ahead and do our first prize. Are you ready? Okay.
Tell them what they're going to win.
So our very first prize is going to be a $100 gift certificate from Fabric Café. So that's pretty nice, especially because right now the Labor Day sale is going on.
Oh,
we
yeah.
have a lot of stuff for on sale plus an extra 10% off, which is awesome.
And I see you
So-
all got the word is bold.
Bold. So
Yeah.
let's type that in.
Type that in, and then our little bot's going to tell us when a minute and a half is up, and then we will draw a name.
Whoa, look at you guys go, man!
Y'all type faster than me.
Well, I mean, this is pretty exciting. That's a $100 gift certificate. You know what I could do? You know how much fabric I could buy for $100?
A bunch, yeah.
I would love that.
Oh, well, that's an awesome prize to get. So we're excited about it. We're excited about giving it away. We love to give.
Oh, absolutely. And guys, we just can't tell you how grateful we are. You guys got us to this point. We really, I mean, it kind of.
I know. And you know, we've gotten to know a lot of your names from that many, well, 4 years of, over 4 years of videos. And we do read your comments. Sometimes we're kind of get behind on answering stuff, but we really try to read your comments, and we really do appreciate all that you do, all the comments that you make, and all the times that you set your alarm so you don't miss our
I know. I hear you guys say that. Okay, I've set my alarm. I'm here, and I'm not gonna miss you, and that just means so much because we know you're watching, and we love that, and it's just. It means everything.
Yeah, it really does.
It really does. And you know, recently, I'm going to throw this out there randomly. You know, recently we started doing Quilt Stars, and this is you guys. It's not us. And we've gotten so many amazing images and pictures and inspiration and.
Well, when we started getting them, we all got so excited. We were running around the office saying, look at this one, look at this one. And then one day we said, we need to share this with everybody else because y'all are great.
It is
and
just amazing.
you inspire us.
Okay, time's up.
Time's up.
Okay.
All right.
So we're gonna pick a winner.
We're going to pick a winner. So time's up for our first drawing. And.
Cynthia.
Won.
Oh my goodness.
Congratulations, Cynthia. Woo!
Congratulations. Oh, that's so exciting. Okay, so guys, real quick, if you are a winner within 7 days, what we need you to do is email us at welisten@fabriccafe.com. Include your name and your YouTube username. And then we will communicate with you and get all of that set up. And be sure and don't forget that our Labor Day sale is going on right now, because I think that's really awesome that not only the gift certificates, but the Labor Day sale and using them. And there is a special code that you're going to get additional discount, so don't forget to use that code.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is.
Also too, so some people were asking, can you enter more than once? And you can, or on like per drawing, and it's just one entrance. So you don't have to enter bold multiple times. It's just one time.
Okay.
The little thing,
So in case you didn't hear it, just enter bold one time, and the bot takes it down just to you, and it will just put one entry in. Is that correct?
Right. So our next entry, you only have to enter once. You can
Right.
enter multiple times, but it's only going to count once.
It's only going to
Okay,
count once.
But there's another name coming up, so it won't be bold next time. You'll get a new name to put in.
Right.
So,
Right.
So congratulations to the winner, and be sure to let us know your YouTube handle and your information so we can send you that prize.
So we listen. All right. And we have more. So don't go away. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, yeah, we
'Cause
got
here
more.
in just a minute, we're going to do some more. And just want to mention, we've got a few other things we want to share. And I know you were talking about our very first videos were on Facebook, and they were Facebook Lives, and doing 4 a week. And oh my goodness, I can't even imagine.
And I don't even think we had a microphone. I
don't
can't
think we
remember.
did.
I think we didn't even have a microphone because you know when they shut down the country, then everything else shut down too. But we
couldn't-
did have an iPhone.
Yeah. It was crazy. So you just punted because that's what you did. I mean,
Right.
You had inventory, we had to go, so.
And I want to know this, were any of you watching since we first started during COVID?
Oh.
If you would, I'd love to know, how many of you started watching us that far back? Because it is amazing how many people found us. Now, I'll tell you another secret that a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
Our very first video was live, and when it was over, I said to John, how many were watching? And he said, 23. And I went, 23?
Oh, wow. So Pam says that she watched those Facebook shows with John. That is
awesome.
amazing. I
Awesome.
love that.
Started at COVID.
That was
I was watching, Rayanne said.
Wow. That's impressive, guys. Thank you.
Oh, Barbara said, I know you don't want me texting while I'm driving. She must be listening to us while she's driving.
Wait, voice to text? Voice to text?
Voice to text. Hey, there you go, voice to text.
Now, Hannah came on pretty soon after we went on YouTube, right?
Yes, we started YouTube the middle of April, or the 11th of April, I think it was, something like that. And by the time May got here, so I mean, we're talking just a few weeks. First of all, I couldn't keep up with it, but then in May, I said to Fran's son, who's involved with theater, I said, do any of your theater friends need a job? Because I need like an assistant that will help me put these shows together, because I was still writing books, and I was still doing the books, and so there was a lot going on. And so he told Hannah about it. She was one of his friends at the time, and she was working a part-time job, and she had to come in and interview on Memorial Day because she had the day off. And I said, well, that's fine. I'll come in and interview you. And I loved her from the first moment I talked to her.
Yep.
And she was just so perfect. So
And Tracy
I need a mic adjustment. You can't hear me? Somebody said I needed a mic adjustment.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Pam just mentioned, I remember when Hannah would hold up the quilts. That is
Yes.
correct. She used to hold up the quilt. Y'all, I mean, we used to have someone hold the quilts up all the time, and so you'd always see the fingers, you know.
Now we actually have a rack that holds them for us.
And guys, we love Hannah too. We're so sad that she couldn't be here today, because she has definitely really helped us grow, and she has definitely been instrumental in where we are today. So
Well, I just saw Armida said she still remembers this when we went to the Oklahoma Quilt Show. And that's right, we were at the Oklahoma Quilt Show. And a lot of you probably know us from quilt shows, because before COVID, we would do anywhere from 20 to 23 shows a year. And so Bob and I were on the road a lot. Yeah. And so it was a different kind of business at that time.
Goodness gracious. All right, what's our time like? Are we good for another?
Yeah, we can do another.
Okay, are y'all ready for another prize?
Hold on, let Justin get ready to go.
Yeah,
and he'll let us know.
Yeah, he's got some stuff he has to do.
So I think it's great. And I remember Hannah was saying that her first video that she pulled together was
Civil War.
It was Civil War fabrics, and I remember her thinking, she says, well.
You know, Hannah's very bright and cheerful, and she likes real colorful fabric, and I hand her a thing and said, here, put together a Civil War show. And so those are the darker, fabrics and everything. She did a great job.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
And it wasn't long. I remember the first time we were going over stuff, she'd only been with me a couple of weeks, and one time she said, I'm sorry, I feel like I keep telling you what to do. And I said, I hired you to tell me what to do, because I need some help. So it's a fun place to work, and all of our team members are just, they're near and dear to our heart, too. They're great people.
Yes.
All right, so we're ready. Do you want to announce what?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Number 2.
Or announce the prize first, and then we can put the word on the screen.
Okay, so I'm going to announce the prize, and Justin's going to put the word up on the screen. Got those fingers flexed? Okay, so the prize is going to be a book.
So it's a book of your choice, and whenever you email, you get that. Now, for all of our, if you are a U.S. winner, then you will also receive an I Love 3 Yard Quilts pin and an I Love 3-Yard Quilt sticker. Now, if you are international, you can still win, but it will be a free downloadable book. So, are you ready? Do we have our word?
Yep.
Okay, here's the word.
Ready, set,
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
magic!
Okay, let's see some magic going on.
Yay!
Yeah.
There it goes.
Okay, let's
That's
see.
crazy. You guys are amazing.
They type faster than I do.
They do. Wow, that is awesome.
Well, after we had Hannah come on board, your job, that Fran lived in San Antonio at the
Yes.
time, and so
Yes.
her job sent her home for several months, and then went part-time, and I said, would you like to help from afar? And then she started coming up here, and it wasn't long before she decided she was really ready to go back to work with Fabric Café,
Yeah.
because Fran and I started Fabric Café together
In 2001.
in 2001.
Yep.
And so she's very instrumental in getting this thing off of the ground in the very beginning. So she'd come back, and what would you do when you came back?
Oh
How
my
fun.
goodness, we would do photo shoots, and because I was designing again.
Uh-huh.
But then I also started helping with YouTube videos, so I'd pop in and we'd tape like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 videos all in one big, it was crazy.
Well, she'd only be here for 4 or 5 maybe
Yeah.
a week. Yeah.
Right. And I was kind of nervous in the beginning. I
was
didn't
too.
really, it was like I didn't know what I was doing.
It is so funny because both of us have done stage
Oh, yeah, we've
talks
done-
and teaching, but somehow or another standing in front of a
Camera.
cell phone. Okay, we're ready.
We have a winner, and
It's just me quilting.
Just Me Quilting. You won the
Congratulations.
giveaway. Yay.
Yay.
Say hi to us. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Now, don't forget, all you have to do is email WeListen@Fabric Cafe, include your name and your YouTube name, and we will get that sent right out to you. Yay!
Yeah,
Awesome.
absolutely. Congratulations. But we've got more prizes, so don't
We
go away. We've got
absolutely do.
more goodies.
All right. But yeah, coming back and doing videos was a little, I kind of had to get in the groove, I didn't, it wasn't a normal thing. I don't know if you remember, but we had a bunch of individual patterns, and at one point, just me quilting. Thank you for joining us. I'm so glad you won. Thanks for being here. Anyway, I'm sorry. But I was like reworking some of the individual patterns and relaying them out, and I was spending lots of time doing that in San Antonio. So that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. And then when I was in San Antonio, Rita Stone, sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. Rita Stone remembers when Donna was on Simply Quilts. Were you on Simply Quilts?
No, that was actually Fran on Simply Quilts. I was on, oh gosh, what was that? I can't remember her name. Wood?
Kay Wood.
Kay Wood.
On
Kay
PBS.
Wood
It
on
was-
PBS.
Yeah.
And then Fran we did a lot different.
Yeah,
I was nervous.
Oh yeah, I did
Really?
Simply Quilts a couple of times. I was on Easy Does It. I was on Kay Wood. I did quite a bit of video. Strangely, I did quite a bit of video. That doesn't mean that I wasn't nervous whenever I did Fabric Cafe video. That was kind of funny.
I think most of us get a little nervous when it's something new.
Yeah. Just Me Quilting said, glad I held off on buying the panel book.
There you-
That's the one I'm picking. I love
Great.
it.
That's great. Oh,
It's been
I
great,
love
but-
Kay Woods too. And Nancy.
And, yeah.
Yeah, I want to call her Nancy Notion, but I know that's not her name.
Nima.
Yeah, but she was always a favorite of
Oh
mine.
my
too.
gosh, Mona saw us on PBS.
Oh wow,
That was a
Mona.
long time ago.
long, long ago in a galaxy
Yeah.
far away.
Fran has squirrels.
Oh, Jill said that she saw her first video last week, and the next day was in Cheesy. What? How do you say
In
that?
Chesney, Michigan, and
Oh.
found your patterns there. That's
Wow,
awesome.
that's awesome.
That is awesome. Oh, we did AQS that one time too, because that was filmed in New
Knoxville.
Jersey. It was
New Jersey,
AQS was
yeah.
done in New Jersey, and I thought that was really interesting. It's pretty.
Well, you know, the interest, I mean, to me, it's very interesting that we started our business in January 2001 in the storeroom of Bob's
Yes.
engineering offices. And now we have the whole building, and
Yeah, and we're busting at the seams.
and we are. We've done so many things. My favorite video is the one where Mac comes to your office and interviews everyone. Oh, that was fun. Yeah.
That is very cool. Did y'all, the rest of you like that too? Because I know every once in a while we thought about, we should go around and say, interview, and then we think, we're boring.
So would you like to see more personal things like interview with employees and, and a trip around the office and things like that? Carla said she thought it was so cool that John quilted.
Yep.
Yeah, and he did, and he still does a little bit. I wonder if he finished that king-size quilt he was working on. I hadn't asked him lately. But it takes a long time to hand bind one of those things.
Shirley, I want to say thank you for saying that the panel cutting video was really good. That was something I had to actually do a lot of research on and learn myself. And whenever I finally figured out how I wanted to handle it, I think it turned out great.
I thought it was awesome.
Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. Oh, and Jill still has our chenille.
Oh my goodness.
Do you need a chenille brush?
I bet many of you remember when we had chenille. We made a cross-country trip and stopped at many quilt stores, and I found your books all the way, and I've been waiting to get home and start work on my new projects. Yay, Debbie!
That's wonderful.
That's great.
It is crazy how many shops have our books now. We're so grateful for that.
Yeah.
And I just love that the local quilt shops are helping to support us, and we can help them as well, because it's definitely a two-way street.
I see a lot of people saying they love interviews.
Oh, really?
Not boring challenges.
Show personality and new ideas. Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Hello, Pastry Queen. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Yes, interviews. Wow. Yes. And always beautiful fabric selections. Oh, thank you, Nancy. That's so sweet.
Well, when they said that, I'm sorry, I forgot your name already, but you said you loved that John quilted. I think one of my favorite shows that we did, and I'll see if any of you remember this, when John was leaning up against the fabric shelves with a cowboy hat on and his head down, and then he looks up and he says, "How long has it been since you've made a 3-yard quilt?" And then he said, "Darling, that's just too long." And I didn't know he was going to do that, and I cracked up. But that was my favorite intro to a show.
But didn't we do a short or something with him on his motorcycle with it on?
Well, we did. Yeah, we did that too, short. So, did any of you see John do the "Darling, it's been too long"? John is a hoot.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, he is. He can be fun.
He can be fun. Oh, Carrie, thank you for saying that you love my fabric collection. I really, really appreciate that. You guys, if you haven't subscribed, be sure and subscribe, because there's more of that coming. Okay?
Yes, soon, I hope. I'm like a little kid. I know she's got this new fabric coming out, and I'll say, "Can I use it in this book?" Huh? Usually the answer is no, because it takes a long time.
It does. It takes so long. So,
Go ahead.
Miss Patty, I got the kit behind you. Thanksgiving with Purple. Love it. Oh, thank you, Patty.
That is gorgeous.
This is one of our patterns from our new panel book, and it's called Providence. And I thought this panel was gorgeous. The colors in this panel, I wish just that you could see it for real. I think that's the hardest thing, because the colors in it are just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, Donna has a really good question.
Yep.
She'd love a pattern for 24-inch panels also. And I received the panel book the day after it released from Amazon. So we have a slight problem with 24-inch panels.
Yes. Oh, agree, more 5-yard. Burger, thank you for joining us. I remember you from last week. Thanks for being here again. 5-yard quilts, and yes, we're going to address that too. Just wait just a little bit for that 5-yard quilt thing. Keep watching, okay? But the 24-inch panel.
Yeah. We do 3-yard quilts, and 24 inches isn't 3 yards. And so you would come up with isn't a yard. And so if we used a 24-inch panel, it would be a little bitty quilt, because the panels cannot use any of the borders or the binding or anything like that, because there's just not enough fabric there. So we've tried to work with some of the different sizes of panels other than what we've done, but we've just made a decision to stay with the basics.
Yeah,
you know.
so, because we need 1 yard of each fabric, and a 24-inch panel isn't 1 yard, and it kind of makes it challenging. Now, if it's a panel block that's a 24-inch repeat, and you can get 1 extra repeat, then it works.
Right. Right.
But if it's like a selvage to selvage full panel that's 24 or 27 inches, that's really challenging. However, I did have this idea over this weekend. I haven't told anybody, so you guys are hearing all my
I might not know
brainstorming out
either.
of my head, okay?
Am I going to hear it for the first time too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If it's possible, because I'm going to tell you, sometimes I have these ideas and I don't know if it's possible. But it might be a kind of a fun video to show how to use a 24-inch panel in a 3-yard quilt, in a 3-yard panel quilt design.
Oh.
It could be, we could kind of give you some hints on how to do that. We'll see. I mean, there's always a lot of logistics around things like that, but it could be possible.
Yeah.
So, what did Miss Leanne say? Oh, what's the tea, Fran? Oh, what's the tea, Fran?
What?
Okay, I don't understand your
Say
question.
it again.
Well, I think you were about to, T is like, you had some exciting news. Maybe you were
Oh.
talking about 5 yards, or you were talking about your
The
fabric.
teas or
Yeah, I
something.
think that's.
The teas, okay,
Oh.
yes, yes. Teas 5 yards. We love 5 yards.
We love 5 yards, yeah.
You want to do another giveaway?
Yes.
Okay, y'all want another giveaway?
Let's do another.
Alrighty, you want to announce this one,
Yeah,
Fran?
announce-
Yes. Okay, we are on number 3. Guys, we have a lot of these, okay? So our number 3 is going to be another book of your choice and a pen and a sticker.
Okay.
And Justin's getting the word ready.
Send.
Go ahead.
The word is fabric.
Oh, boy.
Like Fabric Cafe, but fabric.
There you go.
Our favorite thing in the world, right?
Right.
It's my favorite thing in the world.
Here
I
they
think.
come. They're typing fast.
Oh my goodness, it's just
We
amazing.
love it when y'all start typing that fast. So what was it like making, did we talk about the first videos?
We absolutely did.
Okay.
And we talked about how I was working in San Antonio and I came back and I was so nervous doing the videos. And did you know that we had over 600 videos that we have done?
Wow.
That's why we're so
Are
tired.
you tired? It is amazing that we've done over 600
Yeah,
videos.
and I'm going to tell you guys, we've grown so much thanks to you, and it takes a team. I can't stop saying that. It is not me, it is not you, it is everybody, and it takes a team, and it takes you. And so grateful. And
Yeah.
you know, we love it that you guys give us ideas, and we keep trying to do fun, interesting things.
I think it
And-
was Joey that said, I like your bloopers.
Oh,
We've got some humdingers, let
we
me tell you.
do.
But I will tell one blooper that we really liked, or I liked it. It was when the time that someone said, you need to move slower whenever you're panning the fabric. Because in the beginning, you know, we did everything right there on the table. And so John bought I think it's called a gyroscope, that holds the phone, and it would move much slower as he panned. And he hooked it up, and we used it for one show. And the next show, the camera suddenly went into a
my
full
goodness.
circle. So,
All right. Ready for
all
a
right.
okay, we
our
got a winner.
Alana Modern.
Alana.
Mottern.
Oh, well, congratulations,
Congratulations.
Alana. Thank you so much. And be sure to email us at WeListen@Fabric Cafe within 7 days. Include your name and your YouTube name, please.
Yes.
We appreciate it so, so much. Okay, you need to make it. Every once in a while, I'll catch a question and I want to see.
Okay.
Okay, Larissa says you need to make a 24-inch panel book because there are so many panels of that size. Call it the 24-inch and a 30-yard panel book. Love it.
Well, we'll put our little thinking caps on and see what we can do.
Because you're right. You're absolutely right. So that is so cool.
Yeah, but congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. All right. Well, you know, it's been interesting. So what else do we have? Some of these fun things that we put down. So we've got the challenges and the bloopers.
Yeah.
And we talked about that. And I know a lot of you said that you really liked the challenges. I know we've done some fun video game style, or not video game, like game style
Right.
things, like we did the Jeopardy.
Right.
That was so funny.
It was. It was
That-
fun doing them.
Oh,
and,
my goodness.
And we really don't know what Hannah is putting us up to. We get to go in there and you get to see us do that at that time.
Yeah. Do we have some more questions that we need to answer here?
I was thinking of telling them. Somebody said something about they love the challenges, and I remembered the first challenge we ever did. Hannah had she had a couple of contract jobs that she already had in the works, so she was gone maybe 6 weeks or 2 months after she came to work. She was gone for a week, and so when I was checking the fabric in and planning a show and putting the fabrics together and everything, I thought, you know what would be fun? And I just kind of made it up on the spur. I said, I'm not going to put these on the shelf in groups. I'm going to ask her to do the same thing. So the very first challenge was I picked fabrics and she picked fabrics out of a certain selection. And that was our very first one. And we did the same quilt, but we picked the same.
That's fun.
And so that was the beginning, and we've done so many since then.
We have done so many, and they are fun. All right, I had a couple of questions here. Oh, which?
I'm a new beginner, and I was able to sew out of your books. I don't know if this is for me. Now what? I love your videos. I'm a very new beginner, and I want to be able to sew out of your books. I don't know if this is for me. Well, I will do two things. I can, with all safety and comfort, say to everybody watching, are our patterns easy to follow? Because we really work hard on making them exactly that. And so the comments are going to, I would just about bet almost everybody would say, yeah, they're easy to follow.
Yeah. So they're pretty simple, and with 3 yards, you're not investing all that much. So I think that's great. So Rory asked, what's your most popular favorite videos? Ooh.
Well,
What is your favorite video?
well, I said the one that John did. I thought that one was really good.
That's right.
And it was like for guys or something like that. And he did the whole video by himself. It was really fun. And I think I was holding the camera. I'm not that great at that.
Let's see, Living and Crafting with MS. I've been wondering, and I am sure you have answered it before, but where did you come up with the yard quilt idea? That is a great question.
Well, it happened because we were making kits, and when we would get through making a kit, and we used a yard of this and a half a yard of that and a smidge of this to make these quilts, we had all these oddball pieces and parts of fabric left over. And we bought some new fabric, and I said to Fran, she was doing all the designing then, and I was doing all the sales. And I said, why don't you create a pattern that uses exactly the same amount of fabric, so when we get through that bolt, we don't have a lot of fabric left over. Because it was hard to do anything with just bits and pieces. And so that was when the first 3-yard quilt was designed. And we had 45 kits, and we went to a show. And the first day of that show, by 2 o'clock, we had sold every kit. And we looked at each other and said, oh my gosh, I think they like this. So that was the beginning in 2008. It was our very first one.
Yeah, because we were working on chenille at the time, and so we slowly got into fabric, and we did learn that the kits they were crazy. And what's really neat is at the time we did not realize we were doing it for us, out of survival, but because we needed it, also the shops loved it because it was 1 yard, and you guys loved it because when you're out shopping and you find a beautiful piece of fabric, you know how much to buy. It makes it so easy.
Yeah.
So Carrie asked, what was the first 3-yard pattern that you released? Windmill?
Pinwheel. Pinwheel was the first one.
Ooh, okay.
And then it was windmill.
Okay.
Yeah. But the pinwheel that you did first was with that real pretty motif fabric that was real edgy, and it was peaches and.
Oh boy, that was many quilts ago.
Yeah, it was. But that was your very first one because I remember the fabric in that quilt.
Okay.
And then the next one was the
The
windmill.
windmill, and it was done in pink and green, bright pink, of course, bold, bright pink and
Right.
green.
And then you did one in burgundy, and that one I still
my
have.
goodness.
Since 2008, I still have that windmill pattern, and I have it folded up on the hearth.
I remember that. That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So crazy.
What would be neat is a kit, you guys, with your guys, scraps,
and then see what we
could
can
make. Well, you just keep watching.
Don't you love it whenever we see something like that and we go, yeah, keep watching.
Just keep watching. We promise to try to fulfill all of your quilt dreams.
So did you guys see the scrap episode with Hannah and I, how we had the scrap challenge?
I did.
That was a lot of fun. I'm going to tell you, we did not know what fabric we were going to use because we had 3 bags and there was 2 of us and we each had to choose our bag and it had scraps in it and we had to make a quilt with that fabric. And I think we could pick any pattern we wanted.
Right.
I'm
Were you?
trying to remember.
Yeah. And it seems like you were able to maybe add.
We could add 1 yard and we could add some of our own scraps, but they had to be less than a yard. So we had so much fun. Now, we actually added scrap bags to our website. So if you guys haven't noticed those up there, go check it out under the fabric tab. And we do sell now our scraps from all of our bolts. You don't get to choose what's in them. You don't get to, but I tell you what, it's been a lot of fun. And I know that I have continued to make scrap quilts and love them. And it's fun. Now, the only thing about the scrap bags is I don't know how often we have them in stock, so they kind of come and go depending on how many scraps we have.
Right. Right.
All right, we had another comment question. Lalani, I remember I had a problem with my pattern and I was told to call Stephanie, and she helped me tremendously with the woven star block. It used the black gold pine cones, red and cream fabric. Doctor loved it.
Awesome.
Oh, so wonderful. Yes, Stephanie is so helpful, and she is so good helping step through any questions that you have. It's so
Cindy
good.
said she really likes the quilt videos where you combine blocks with multiple what do we
Yes.
call that?
Well, the showstopper.
The showstopper.
Yep, and I will be pulling another showstopper together in 2026 from all of our 2025 books, so y'all be watching for that.
Are y'all ready for another prize?
Yes.
Then we'll do another one quickly after, like back to back.
Okay,
We're gonna do
all
2
right.
back to back.
So we're on number 4? I have to figure out where we are.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 4.
Number
Go ahead
4.
and give that one away.
Okay, we are going to do another book with a pen and a sticker. And are you guys ready for the word?
Whenever you're ready.
It is quilt. You guys know that one, don't you?
Quilt it is. Start typing.
All right.
Quilt is the word of the moment. There it goes.
Ah, yay.
I think you said, did you say the prize?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the prize is a book of your choice, a I Love 3-Yard quilt pen, and a sticker. So those will be sent out to you once you contact us. This is fun. You know, we could talk a lot. We have a lot of
know.
memories with everything that we've done.
Yeah, we have 25 years of memories. Oh, looky there. France Doyle.
France Doyle, thank you for being a member.
For 10
Been doing it
months.
For 10 months. This is
Awesome.
our 10th month.
That's
Wow.
great. Congratulations.
Yes.
Oh, somebody said they stopped at a stoplight and it flashed across the screen, so I don't know what happened at the stoplight.
It sounds like me whenever I go and get a refill on coffee and don't remember what I was doing.
Maybe it was the person that was driving and she stopped at a stoplight, so she was able to put her word in. Maybe that's what was
great. I hope you win.
I just got half of the sentence before. I mean, you don't well, you probably do realize how fast you are typing quilt.
Well, we see all the words coming up, and it's incredible. It's so amazing. I'm so glad I don't have to read it.
Oh, yeah, so true. I was in a car traveling, and now it's gone. No, home from a trip.
Car traveling.
Stand by for the winner.
All right.
Okay, the winner is
Susan Heffley.
Susan Heffley.
Congratulations, Susan.
Awesome, congratulations. So you'll get a book.
That is awesome. Okay, we are actually going to roll right into the next prize.
Okay.
Because we like to talk so much
Yeah.
that we got to get it going.
We gotta get some prizes in there because we haven't done even half of them yet.
No, we got to get going. So,
And we don't want you to get bored or anything. So the next gift, the next prize is a $100 gift certificate. And to remind you, we have a sale. We have our Labor Day sale. So
Started
really,
today.
even though you'll get a $100 gift certificate, just think.
the sale plus the coupon code.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's get the word for the $100 gift certificate.
Tell us when you're ready.
All right, you ready?
Ready?
Yep.
Go.
The word is scrap. Kind of like what we were just talking about with the
Right.
scrap challenge.
So scrap
Scrap
it
is
is. Charlotte
the
was the first
word.
one to type
Woo!
it. Congratulations, Charlotte was the first one to type it. Oh, we do
That
have
is
fun.
awesome. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. All right. But yes, the scrap bags are fun, and I do enjoy doing scrap quilts. And I think it's, I think you guys really do that a lot. You add fabrics and you change borders. I mean, what you guys do with quilts is amazing.
And for those of you who are rather new to us, because I've seen several people say they just found us or they just started watching, we do have a button on our website.
Another stoplight.
I love these creative quilters. I hope I get a red light. I hope I get a red light. But if you're new to Fabric Cafe,
Just one on the Labor Day sale.
oh, somebody's already
so
spent
much more.
$120 on the
Thank
Labor
you,
Day
thank
sale.
you,
It started
thank you.
this morning. Yeah, what was I saying? I'm sure it was really important, but I've already forgotten what I was saying. We get
Oh,
so
Labor
excited.
Day sale is going on right now.
But that wasn't what I was
That
talking
was not what you were saying.
No, I'm sure what I was talking about was the most brilliant thing. Oh, I know, I remember. If you're new to our company,
Yes.
on our website we have a button and it's called Free Goodies.
Yep.
And there's all of these different sheets that will help you do different things like how do you cut your backings, how do you add a border, what are some of those? I mean, there are dozens
Yeah,
up
how to
there.
make your backing, how to do a border. There's things like making a pillow cover from a block, how to do a wall hanging, how to do the sleeve
Well, I think
to
we-
hang your quilt.
And don't we have one on scrappy pointers?
Not
No,
yet.
not yet. But
It's
anyway,
coming.
check out the Free Goodies because they're
Yeah.
great.
All right, you ready?
Yes,
Ready.
and we
Okay,
our
let's see
winner,
who's winning.
Evans.
Pat Evans.
You won the giveaway, Pat.
Congratulations. Oh, that's exciting.
Awesome. So several people said they love the Free Goodies tab. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a fun way to go shopping.
But you know, there's also some other free goodies.
Oh, look, Kay said, I already printed the tips and bound them. Such a smart lady.
Yeah.
I would probably keep going back and downloading it again because I lost it.
Yeah. But the other things that we have on the free goodies, which is really cool, is
You're welcome, Pat. So glad that you won. And you don't have to be in shock, but I would probably be too.
but we have guide sheets like if you're looking for a big block pattern, our top 10 big block patterns, or our top 10 patterns for directional fabric, which I know sometimes that can be a tricky thing. So we have a few like that. And it's kind of helpful to just have that guide sheet immediately handy so you know, oh, I could do this one. Oh, I've got that one. you
Right.
know?
And now when we're publishing our patterns, we tell you in the pattern if it's good for directional.
We are doing that.
Yeah, so that's like a little extra thing there for you.
Yes.
You guys are the ones that inspire us to do the next thing. So anytime
Yes.
you've got an idea, let us know. Please understand, though, it takes approximately 1 year to produce a book from start to finish because no one book is finished during that time. Fran is busy working on 3 books at once a lot of
I
times.
am,
I don't know how
yes.
she keeps up with it.
And we tape videos and we do matchmaker. You do know that I build all the matchmakers. I think we need to bring out the first quilt Fran made. Oh, wow, I got to find that.
Oh, well, the first
bet we
one,
could,
I know where it is.
Oh, really?
Yes, I gave it to my sister-in-law,
Oh.
but I could probably get it back for a show.
Okay, okay.
I just say, Linda, can I have that quilt back
Okay,
again? But I could bring in the windmill.
Yeah, we could
I
do
could bring
that.
in the
Maybe
windmill,
on
which
one of
is-
our next lives we could show
Yeah.
that. Okay,
It's very old and very loved.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Anita, absolutely more showstoppers. And I'm thinking about some new ideas on showstoppers. They will still be from our previous books. I'm trying to do the books as groups. The year 2025 will be released the first quarter of 26, and we will do some fun things with it. Really, really love it. Oh, thank you for saying that we love the matchmakers. Guys, thank you for that, because you know, they take a little extra effort to put together. And
Yeah.
your stories and the fabrics and everything are wonderful. And I have so many fabrics. If you could see the sheer quantity of fabrics that I have to match. So please be patient. I'm sorry I can't turn them any faster. It just takes a minute. But I'm getting to them.
How do you decide which patterns will be in a book and which will be individual patterns?
Ah, that's actually an excellent question, Royal Ladybug.
We're basically theming our books now.
We are.
Yeah.
And one of the other things is we do not offer enlargements on our individual patterns.
Right.
So sometimes we'll do a pattern as an individual because it's not easily enlarged.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, a couple of examples would be the patriotic.
Yes,
Yeah, we
freedom.
have- yeah,
and
freedom
Old
and-
glory. They're not conducive to increasing. I'm sure you could do it. with creativity.
Repetitive aspect of the quilt is not
Yes.
there that makes it easy for enlargement. And our middle name is Easy.
Yes.
Someone asked earlier if we would please put whether it's a beginner or intermediate or complicated advanced. But most of our patterns,
all easy.
especially once you get used to following our instructions, I would say all of our patterns really fall into easy or at best intermediate. I don't
Yeah.
think we have any that are just super hard.
No, there's a few because I tend to get a little creative sometimes, but they're all basic building blocks of how to put a quilt together, so I
Yeah.
think it's pretty easy.
Well, let's see. Robin Marsh said, I went through all my 3-yard bundles and assigned them to each of your patterns in all of your books. I got it organized.
Wow.
Now I got to start sewing.
Sewing. Well, that's the fun part.
Oh, yeah, but wow, I'm impressed that you're that organized.
Yes. You know, I saw someone else comment just quickly as I'm reading your comments. They wanted to see the quilt that I made for Blake when he was a baby. Let's see. I would love to, back up. I would love to see the quilt that you made when Blake was born.
Oh, okay.
So that would be interesting.
Yeah, we did show
I
them.
do have those.
Yeah.
So maybe we could do another live and show some of these quilts on
Oh,
one of
that
our
would
next
be fun.
live.
Kind of a nostalgia thing.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the quilts that I made for Blake were actually, I think they may have been the first quilts I ever made. I did some wall hangings and a few other little things, and then I actually started quilting because you were going to
Right.
have a baby.
Yeah. Boy, that was a long time ago.
that was a long time ago, and we're so young.
We're still so young.
When somebody is looking for easy, I tell them about yours. Well, thank you very much, Carla.
Oh, that's
We
awesome.
appreciate it. Now, the next one said something about, did you have something, Justin?
If I see some people typing like the entry words,
Mm-hmm.
so it might be that they're behind time. So Nancy and Suzanne and Susan, you might need to like scroll forward to join live. Because I think you're behind time.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So if you've joined us late, go ahead and scroll as far forward as you can to where we are right now, because we will be giving another word here very shortly. But some of the words that you're entering, you're behind the live feed. So many of those have already closed down.
Yeah. Okay, I have one son, Blake, and I have a stepdaughter, Lisa. So I just have one and then Lisa. So that's it if you want to know. And I also saw a few people saying subscription boxes. I'll give you guys a little insight on one of the things that we're currently working on. I can say this, right? Yeah, I can say this.
You can say this.
We are in the process of migrating our website from the current platform to a new platform. It is a huge project that is going to take some time. We want to make sure we get it just right. Once we have that migration completed and the new easy-to-drive website is up and going, we are going to be able to offer some things like Quilt of the Month clubs and subscription services and maybe even some auto ship programs. Our current platform that we have now does not offer that. So we're going to try to get that migrated over so that we can start offering some really fun things.
Right.
The Advent calendar, I saw that kind of fly by a minute ago. So we are working on that. It's just going to be a little bit. Now, someone is asking, are the panel patterns like the ones behind you easy to enlarge? I don't have the book yet, and my work brain doesn't work right now. Okay, the panel patterns, let's just talk a minute about enlargement. There are 8 patterns in the book, and 2 of the patterns use a full-size panel, a full yard panel. This is one of the full yard panels. There is not an enlargement for the full yard panel patterns. However, there are enlargements for the 6 other patterns in the book that use the blocks. This is an exception for us. We don't usually do that, but it makes it really tough to enlarge a quilt like this. And we also thought that, well, you probably wouldn't want 4 of these images on your bed.
Yeah, it would just cover up the whole top of your bed.
It just didn't make sense. So we went ahead and made the leap and just said 2 of these we don't have. But I bet you could do it if you got really creative.
Someone just commented and said that they loved our relationship, and we love our relationship too. You know how awesome it is that my daughter still talks to me.
Oh my gosh.
We get along pretty well.
Yes, yes. The Panel Perfect book is amazing. Thank you, Selling Serendipity. We appreciate that so much. We were so super excited about putting it out.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you guys loved it as much as we do. And keep watching. We're probably going to have some more individual patterns, some more. We love the panels.
You know, I can't say that I loved them before we started, though, because I'd never worked with panels. And we keep saying this, but you challenge us, and if you give us a homework assignment, why don't you make a book on panels? We do it.
Okay, we'll figure out how to do this. And one of the challenges was the enlargements. So Cassie is asking, have you thought about doing sew-alongs? That would be fun with your patterns and kits. Cassie, we actually do have quite a few sew-along videos on our YouTube channel that you can follow along and watch. I don't know how many, but
we do one with almost every book, don't we?
We did there for a while, and we're kind of changing a little bit about how we're doing that. But we do have quite a few sew-alongs out there. So
don't we also have sew-alongs on our membership page?
I did do one on our membership with the free pattern that you get when you are a member. So that was lots of fun.
For another giveaway?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, let's do another giveaway. Fran?
All right, the next giveaway is going to be for another book of your choice and a pen and a sticker. And Justin, you need to say the word.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, the word is trim.
Trim. So go. Okay, Charlotte was first again.
Go. Charlotte's quick. Oh my goodness.
Look at all those words coming in. This is great. I hope you are having as much fun as we are. And you can wait till you finish typing trim before you tell me.
All right. You know, we've got some other things that we wanted to kind of mention. We had some stuff down here. Is there anything else that we haven't talked about? Because we can
Let's see.
talk about anything all the time. You know
Right.
that.
Transitioning to pre-recording and Justin coming on. That was great.
Oh, yes.
I can tell you a story about Justin. How
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa, you make it sound like it's.
Well, it was like one of the highlights of my life.
Whoa.
Well, calm down.
That'd be a story
I
I'm
came
unaware
in-
of.
I came in one day and I opened my computer and there was an email from Justin. He had been doing some contract work for us. And he not only was asking me if I had a job, he wrote his own job description. He told me all the wonderful things he could do for us. And he was not lying. He's done all of that and
Yes.
more. And I got kind of excited. I don't know if I ever told you that, Justin, but it was like.
It was perfect timing,
It
really.
was.
Now, Justin actually did contract work for us before
Right.
he came to work full time, because we actually went from Facebook Live and live videos to the pre-recorded videos
on YouTube.
on YouTube. So in that transition, whenever you do the pre-recorded one, it's really nice to be able to edit out the bloopers.
Like when you say, "Hi, I'm Fabric
Oh my
Cafe."
gosh. Why do I say that? I
No.
do that often.
You
Y'all don't know that.
You don't do it often, do you?
I-
I just remember once when she
Hi,
got
it's Fabric Cafe. Oh yeah. Well, no, my name is Fran.
All right, you ready for the
Okay, ready for another one?
Let's see who won.
Jenny
Okay.
Davis.
Jenny,
Jenny
Davis.
Davis. Woohoo.
Congratulations, Jenny.
Way to
Very
go.
exciting.
That is great.
All right, now be sure to email us at welisten@fabriccafe.com and provide your name and your email name, and we will get the book of your choice sent right out to you.
Now, several people said we are imperfect, so it's okay. We don't mind seeing those. And somebody said they'd like to have a bloopers. I don't know if my ego could stand it.
It's fun for you guys, probably not as much fun for us to watch our mistakes.
How do you decide which fabric lines to include in kits?
Oh my goodness.
Well, first of all, they have to be gorgeous. We have to love them, and they have to be available.
They have to be available, and that is our biggest challenge. And you know, I could talk a little bit about that. I'll say this. We have all these different kind of categories of kits that we put together. Video kits is a huge job because there's a lot of video kits. We have videos twice a week, and there's multiple kits in each video, and Hannah does the majority of that. She is picking, most of the fabrics and the kits and putting them together for the videos. I pick the kits for Matchmaker, and then
All of your new.
all the
books.
new books and patterns are the ones.
And then I pick the fabrics for mine that I design.
So it's a big job, and the thing with book kits is we need such large quantities that often things aren't available, and we end up, I don't want to say settling, but you look and you look and you look, and we know all of the fabric companies quite well,
Right.
or their websites.
Now, someone said,
They would
she said that she was having a delay with the chat. If you were delayed joining the chat, you're getting kind of a pre-recorded portion of the show. So make sure that you fast forward your video, just drag it over to where we are right now.
So Nancy is asking for a video on how to decorate your home with quilts for the various holidays. Would you type that about 100 more times, and let's twist Justin's arm to get him back to do that? We actually did do one video at my house a couple of years ago at Christmas time. It was fun. I loved it, but those videos are a lot of work, because not only is it, well, I love to decorate, so that's not the work for me, that's my love.
But putting up Christmas in July is, and then having to take it back down. Her husband is not excited.
We did that early. I think I put up Christmas early in October, and we got that done. But location shoots have their own challenge around them. And because we do everything else in the studio, the lighting can be just right, and all the things.
I guess you can tell we're kind of perfectionist. We want it to just be perfect for you.
But what I can do, and this is what I did last year for the members only, I just took my phone, like olden days, and I actually did a quick walkthrough of my house at Christmas and shared it with those folks that are part of our membership. So,
And Fran is a master at decorating for Christmas and using her quilts. Let me tell you, her house is gorgeous.
oh,
I adore your home book and would love more of those.
Oh, well, thank you,
Awesome.
Tony. That was a fun challenge to do, too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we want to do more of those. I think we need some more quick projects, too.
Right.
Oh, thank you, Denise, for saying that you loved my Christmas home. I'll do another short. I'll walk through with my phone again this year if you guys want me to. It won't be the professional video that Justin could put together, but I definitely can do that. And it's kind of fun.
But
to do it that
Diana
way,
said
too.
that was a great video. I loved it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of crazy with Christmas. I really enjoy. That's my gift to myself. I get to decorate for
Yeah,
Christmas.
she asked me last year what I wanted for Christmas, and I said, for you to come and do my Christmas tree. Because she always does such a gorgeous job.
Yep. Yep.
So how about a mock room that you can decorate for holidays?
Oh, we could decorate the studio right here in the same fashion. That'd be a lot of work. But yeah, we
Yeah.
could do that. Oh my goodness, that's a good idea.
How to turn a quilt pattern into bed runners easily. It's great, and the pattern allow.
The patterns allow it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah.
do. I agree. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right.
Cleaning with 3 teenagers is always. Yeah, I imagine so. Christmas can
Obsessive
have its
Christmas
own.
disorder.
That would be me. I know I always kind of start sneaking my little Christmas things early, like I'm going to run to Hobby Lobby and it's the end of September and I'm going to go buy. Let's see, what ribbon do they have this year? And
Right,
what? I love
right.
it. It's so much fun. Okay.
Okay. Well, we love doing the lives. They're very
Yeah.
energizing for
They
us.
are.
Do we need another
All
prize,
right.
Justin?
We ready for another one?
Yeah.
Guys, we have 3 more. So
Yeah, be
we've
sure to
got
save. We
3
saved one of
more.
the best for last.
Yep. All right. So our next one is another book of your choice with a pen and a sticker.
Okay, and the word, drum
Are
roll,
you ready?
The word is batik.
batik, B-A-T-I-K-E.
No, B-A-T-I-K.
Oh, I don't know why I put an E on
All
it.
right. There you go. You guys know how to spell it.
It's like watching the horse races, and they're off. I love it.
Yeah, it is lots of fun. I love it
Yeah.
too. All right. Very good.
That's great. Yeah, so another lucky winner coming right up.
Now you got me excited about Christmas. That's all I can think about. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we didn't really talk about renderings and how they came into being.
Whew, yeah.
I can talk about how
Yeah.
the cropping tool came into being.
Okay. Cropping tool. Y'all know
Yeah.
cropping tool, right?
Y'all watch that cropping tool where we use it when we crop out a block on the table. And John actually made that out of poster board or matting material or something like
picture
that. And it was back in the beginning whenever we first started doing videos. And some of the quilts you couldn't see where the block was. So we had a background in publishing and in photography and in art studios. And we used to have cropping tools in the art studio. And so I said, well, I'm going to go see if I can get us a cropping tool. And I went online and the only thing I could find were cropping tools for computers.
Oh.
And I went, well, darn it, I need a cropping tool. So I said, John, make me a cropping tool.
Yep.
And so he designed it. We're still using it. It's the same one that he made in the
Yeah,
very beginning.
we are. We're still
Yeah.
using it. It's looking a little worn, isn't it?
So that was interesting.
Yeah.
But then you came up with,
We started doing images in the videos, and honestly, I don't remember why we did the first one.
it may have been for something like Matchmaker or something. I don't remember why either, but we did start doing the renderings
And we just
with
did a few.
electric quilts. Yeah, we just
Yeah.
did it occasionally.
Yeah.
And y'all demanded more. So you kept saying, please, please.
Yes. And so we just kept doing it, and you know what? It's just been wonderful. So Martina asked, have you thought about making a tree skirt pattern plus Christmas accessories? You know, that's a clever idea. And if we did something like that, it could be an individual pattern and just do it that way. That's right up my alley.
Yeah. Well, you know, we've also on the renderings, we also are now doing the same kit in several different renderings, so you can see it in 2 or 3 quilts, and that is fun to do because it just changes.
Yeah.
I just always find it so fascinating how fabric changes the look of the patterns. Yeah.
It really, really does. All right.
Okay, the
let's see.
winner is
All right. Jill.
Jill
Castleman. Jill.
Tatelman.
Tatelman?
Tatelman? I hope we say
Tatelman.
that right, Jill. Sorry if we did not.
You won the giveaway. Congratulations, Jill.
Yes, congratulations. Be sure to email us at welisten.com. WeListen@fabriccafe.com and include your YouTube name. Thank you, Jill. Congratulations. Awesome.
Absolutely. And
So-
that a lot of people are saying they love it when we show the different renditions or the different renderings.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is very interesting how we're able to now take the fabric that the kits that we're showing, and so you can see what it looks like in the quilt, because I think it makes all the difference in the world. It's sometimes really hard to envision it.
Right.
And I think it just really makes a difference. It really, really does. And the interesting thing is not only the fabric to the pattern, but sometimes we'll put the same kit in multiple patterns and you can see how it looks totally different in each one.
Right.
And some fabric lends itself to certain patterns.
Yeah, it does.
So-
And we kind of give you those pointers along the way because we'll say, well, it's going to be a big block, so a little bitty print doesn't work quite as well. It doesn't have the same punch to it like you do with the bigger
Yeah.
prints.
Yeah. So
Oh,
there's-
let's see. New video ideas. What would you like to see?
Real quick, Annette is saying, I was wondering what the chances are if I send my fabric piece in to get it picked. Actually, your chances are very good, Annette, but it just takes some time because I have so many entries, and to get through them all and get them scheduled just takes a little bit. So if you're in a big hurry to get it back, I would say don't send it. But if you've got just a little bit of time, I can definitely address it.
And the other thing is, too, remember, when you send those pieces of fabric in for Matchmaker, we have to find fabric that is similar in nature.
Yes.
So that people who fall in love with your fabric can get something similar in nature. So all of that stuff is just part of the process. It's just what we do day in and day out. I love that you put your quilts in pre-quilt too. It helps me. And if you don't know about pre-quilt, that is a really interesting offering online where you can take your fabric and put it into our templates.
Yep.
And so check it out. It's pre-quilt.
freequilt.com. So Donna Erickson's asking, what is Matchmaker? So Matchmaker is one of our video series that we have where all of you have sent in a swatch of fabric with some origins of where the fabric came from, and then I take your fabric, match it with 2 other fabrics for a 3-yard quilt, suggest a pattern for that as well. So, and we just talk about the fabric and why I chose the pattern and why I chose the companion fabrics and different things like that. And it kind of, and the story why you have it is very interesting to me. I know one that I thought was just fascinating was she sent in a fabric that she had used for bridesmaids' dresses that she had
Yes.
made years ago, and she still had some of this fabric left over. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Thank you for recognizing our quilting audience with the Cafe Star, or with the Cafe Stars. Such a neat idea to incorporate.
thank you.
Well, thank you all for sending your pictures because they are awesome and we love it. And like I said, we were so, inspired. We wanted to inspire everyone else too.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay, KMB Stitches, I thank you for saying this because she wrote, even though I didn't make it on the show, I still got a wonderful response from Fran. She matched my favorite fabric and gave me options. Thank you for mentioning that because we have so many. and I want to help everyone. So even if you send in, I'm going to match it. Not everyone will be able to be on the show, but I will match your fabric and give you some suggestions. So thank you for
Yeah.
mentioning that.
That's great. And there's a comment about they sell out quickly, but that's the nature of the
Yes.
fabric. I mean, we only have limited space for storage, and we buy them, and some of them fly off the shelf, and some of them like to hang around because they like living here. That's why we have things. No.
Please make T-shirts for us viewers. Anita, we have been working on that, and I want to say, like you just mentioned, we are trying to find a way to bring that to you. We are bursting at the seams in our space. So we need to find a way that we can offer that to you and not have huge amounts of space taken up in our warehouse. So
We have a rather small inventory in our warehouse space is not that big.
yes,
No,
it's not.
I mean, a lot of people are surprised when they see that we're
Yes.
doing all of this out of 4,800 square feet.
But please know that we've already been communicating with several companies. We are working on this. We're trying to figure out how to do this in the best way possible, and just keep watching, and we're going to eventually get it. But yes, we are in the works on that as well. All right, are we ready for another prize, another
Well,
giveaway?
one person asked, will you ever have a brick and mortar store? It's not in the plans at this time.
No.
Yeah.
Not at this point. All right.
I'm ready.
All right, our next one, we have two left. Our next one is going to be another book of your choice and a pen and sticker.
Yay.
So our word is, you ready, Justin? Sew, S-E-W.
All right. Let's watch for the flood of names. There they go.
Zoom.
It really is fun to watch how fast y'all are getting them out there.
Wow, it's awesome.
So, let's see what else is here that we were going to try to talk to.
I saw some questions and then I didn't get to read them, so we're not addressing everyone's questions. I'm so sorry.
Well, they could read.
We're trying.
If we haven't done it yet, they could put it in there and it'll get back in the lineup.
Definitely be sending. I'm not in a hurry. Oh, great. Thanks, Annette. What if I had an iron-on design that could purchase from your own teacher? And that's a great idea. Someone else, it might have been you from before, but someone else suggested that too. I love it. Someone asked, is Pre-Quilt on our website? Pre-Quilt is actually a separate company from Fabric Café. Laura and her husband have built that. We actually pay to have a membership so that we can put our patterns up there so that you can go on and put your own fabric. But it is actually a completely separate company from Fabric Café. So we just do it as a service for you guys. But we think it's cool, so we want to be a part. I would want to do it.
Well, I know we all like surprises. Let's talk about some of the surprises we've had here at Fabric Café.
Okay.
Okay. How
What
about
do you
that?
mean?
How about that favorite video on the?
Oh.
It was a real big surprise to us.
Yeah, so, every once in a while, we put a video together, and we think, this is a good video. We don't do any videos that we don't think are going to be good videos.
Right.
I mean, we don't develop any patterns that we don't think are going to, we don't put any kits out there anyway. But we had one video that really, really surprised us in the response that it received. And it came out in 2024. I know you just had it.
Yeah.
And it was a video called How to Quilt Without a Long Arm. I've always heard about viral videos. Never knew we would have one.
Yeah, it went viral for sure. It's the best, all-time best video we've ever done.
It was amazing, and we just continue to watch it grow and grow and grow, and it's just phenomenal. And
So if you didn't catch it and you want to, that one is called How to Quilt Without a Long Arm.
And it's a good video. It has lots of good information, and we really, we know that not everybody can has access to a long armor or can afford to send their quilts to a long armor, and there's some good stuff in there. And like always, sometimes I have to learn some things and get in there and do it.
Well, one of the things that Fran also liked. Are you ready for us
I was
to?
ready, but if you want to keep going.
No, that's okay. We can. I think.
All right, here we go.
Okay, here we go. We're
We
going to
want
do
a
a
winner.
winner.
Maddie1898.
Maddie,
Maddie.
you're a winner.
Congratulations.
All
Yay,
right.
Maddie. All right, just give us a quick email to welisten@fabriccafe.com. Got it right that time. And make sure you include your name and your YouTube username so that we can send that book to you, and the pen and the sticker. All right. Yay.
Okay, but stick around. We still have another giveaway.
I saw several questions about pre-quilt. I think if you guys are interested in finding out more about pre-quilt, all you have to do is go to the website prequilt.com and just learn about it there. You can actually use pre-quilt as there's a free platform there as well. And then there's memberships that you can purchase and things like that. But it's a pretty neat program.
Yeah, it is.
It really, really is. Oh, Cynthia, thank you. I love my necklace.
That was one from Mel, isn't it?
It is.
Her husband buys her gorgeous jewelry.
Thank you so much. So just prequilt.com. At this point, off the top of my head, I can't tell you any more information, but I know that that is the URL address. Could you put all your patterns on Prequilt? We have all of our patterns on Prequilt now.
Yep.
I know that that was a goal of ours. We have a lot of patterns, and I know Jessie's doing that, and she has been able to do that, so that's awesome. Have you already answered how you came up with the name Fabric Cafe? That's a neat question.
That is a good question. And I remember, we were starting out with chenille by the inch. I think y'all remember we talked about that. And that's a layered fabric that's sewn on the bias. And Fran was putting the fabrics together, and we were making swatches. And we had gotten a long arm machine, and Bob had programmed it to sew on the bias. And we were sewing it, and Fran would give me the 3 or 4 patterns, and we were mixing fabrics. We had multiple colors. And after she would cut it and brush it, she'd bring it over to me, and she'd say, "Oh, this one looks like banana pudding." And then she'd come back, "Oh, this looks like cherry pie." and we started laughing about it. And while I was sewing, all of a sudden, the name just popped in my head. We love to sew, we love to eat. Oh, Fabric Cafe.
We offer delicious fabric.
Now, we had just started. We had about 600 square feet, and we had no computer. And if the phone rang, we had to turn the machine off because it made too much noise.
Yeah.
And I lived about maybe 3 miles from the office. And I remember I said, "I'm going home right now so I can check." We didn't have a computer at the office. So I jumped in my car and I went home and I put in fabriccafe.com, and it was available, and I bought it right then and there.
And
Fran
it's
actually came up with the logo. She designed our logo.
I designed the logo on
Yeah.
a very antiquated, very old computer on.
We've got 3-yard quilts and 5-yard quilts. How much longer before we get 7-yard quilts?
Ooh, that is the perfect number.
Well, I'd like to say we have 3-yard quilts and 5-yard quilts, or if you want to make them bigger, there's 6-yard quilts and 10-yard quilts.
Yeah, that's right. There you go. I love this. Is not the first comment I've seen on applique here. I love applique. You know, that's kind of how I started whenever we were designing for Chenille by the Inch. We did a lot of applique. And that is definitely up there in the hopper, and I'm thinking about that. So, and we may bring some old patterns back.
Oh,
just
that's
for
a
fun.
good idea. Maybe do some single appliques.
Because we have some really
patterns,
cute
yeah.
old
Some
patterns.
people were asking about those vases on the back wall earlier.
Yes, that also. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Anybody need a job to come to? We're working on it.
Fran actually designed the vases, and we had 2 books on the quilted vases that we introduced a few years ago.
Long time ago.
Was it 2007 or something like that? I don't even remember now. But those books are still available if we put them online. We would not reprint them at this point, though.
Yeah, we could put them on as downloadables, and we may consider doing that. So,
Yeah.
Michelle says, I would love a half-yard book using 3 yards of fabric. And that's a clever idea, Michelle. Definitely. Wow, so many great comments and questions. Is there any way you can show quilting on the quilts? I'm trying to do my own, but I have no imagination as to what to do with my quilts. I use my domestic machine. Any help would be tremendous. Okay, you bet. We can point that out sometimes and definitely show that. It's sometimes hard to see, I think, and I know on some of the videos that Hannah has done, she has shown the overlay when she takes it to the long arm, which I think is pretty cool. So that's where where the long arm quilter has overlaid the pattern on top of the top. You know what I mean by that? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely, we can do that a little bit more. Good idea. Thank you.
We've done a video too on free motion quilting.
Something
There's
happened.
a lot of close-ups there. That's something they're looking for.
Yes, so if you can hear Justin, we have a video on how to free motion quilt, and we have some good ideas there too on how to quilt at home on your domestic machine. Because in the very beginning, I free motioned all of our quilts. We didn't send anything out to a long arm. I quilted
She's a master
everything.
at that.
So that was pretty, that's a lot of work. And it after a while you kind of get these man lats traps up here.
Yeah. Someone asked if we used AccuQuilt dies. We do not personally use it, but I know a lot of the dies do fit the sizes that we're doing, like a 2.5-inch strip or 6-inch squares or 8-inch squares, things like that. I would like to see 1.5 2-yard quilt.
You would like to see a 1.5, one, it jumped.
I'm
I
not
didn't
sure
get
I understand the question.
it. Okay.
Did you?
A 1.5 2-yard quilt. 1.5.
We don't know what you're asking for,
Yeah,
so
Nancy-
ask again.
Yeah. Larissa says, I like the quilted bases. How about putting it on your website as a download? I would buy it. I think that's an excellent idea. I need to review
Yes.
those patterns.
Absolutely.
Excellent idea. All right. Good afternoon, Nomi. Thank you.
My phone is dying, so I'm plugging it in whenever I can.
Okay.
At the house. Well, we still have one more gift to give away, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's free. I have a Juki that does not have speed control, so my free motion is very difficult for me. I try, but my walking foot looks, yeah. I think I can understand that, Mary. That's a really good point. Whenever I started doing my own free motion, they didn't have stitch regulators. They hadn't been invented yet, and I just had to learn how to relax and kind of
Right.
go with the flow, and it's challenging. It really is, I understand. I know this has been asked before, but not sure where it is on the to-do list. Will you be showing the backing of your quilts going forward, or show what fabric will go with the quilt? You guys are very interested in that, and we do it every once in a while, but we probably need to do it more often. So we can definitely do that. Now, sometimes our backs are fabrics that we don't have available. So sometimes we're hesitant to show it because we don't have that for you. But definitely if we have a backing fabric on a quilt that is available, we can definitely show that.
Right.
Absolutely.
Oh, Margie wants to know if we're going to be at the Houston Quilt Festival this year.
Guess what? We get to go and be quilters like you.
Fran and I will be walking the show.
Yes.
And are we announcing we are? going to
Not
be?
at this point.
Okay.
It is possible that we will be spending some time in a particular vendor's booth, but we have not solidified that yet, so we don't want to say. But we will be on the show floor. We'll be walking. Please, 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 if you see us, come say hello. We want to say hi. And we may have a few little goodies in our pocket that we can share with you as well.
Absolutely.
So please be sure to come and see us. All righty, are we ready for the next prize?
Can we extract from them this point right here?
Oh.
We really do appreciate all the things that y'all do suggest that we do, and we have done so many things that you've requested. If there's anything special you'd like to see in 2026, we'd love to know what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
We really,
I mean,
really
do
would.
you want more challenge type videos? Do you want more, what?
Yeah. What?
Of
We would
course,
love to
we know
hear.
you want more book
Yes.
videos.
They want to see quilting. They want to see the backs. We'll take that seriously.
Yeah.
We'll do our very best to show you more of that. And anything else you want to see, let us know. I know the challenges are always fun. You guys like to see those. Lots of comments here on Quilt Stars. I think that's great. We're going to keep sharing those.
And I know you're trying to find some new ways to show those off. And just remember, the prettier your picture is, the easier it will be for us to get that across and show them how awesome you are. Absolutely. Okay, let's give away another prize.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah,
So-
now they're tapping a bunch of ideas.
Oh, I want
okay.
ideas.
Let's go. Yeah.
Healthy colors for
Okay.
your own fabric choices. Yes. Can I come back and read these? What about the common holidays? Like other than just, okay. Whoa.
I think we can go back
I
and
love
read.
an app to keep track of which patterns I have on my phone, so the list is always, oh, that's a great idea. You know what we just did? We just hired this great guy to help us with those kinds of things. But he's brand new. I don't even think has he been here a month? He might be here a month now. So,
And we're hoping to do that. We've talked about apps quite a bit.
yes, I love the video. Using
Would the rest
yards
of
for
you
the
like an
panel
app so you
bow.
can keep up with your patterns? We'd like to know.
Do you have tips on how to take good pictures of a quilt? That would be a great free goodie. Mimi, you probably deserve a special prize. That's an excellent,
Yeah.
excellent comment.
That
Thank
is.
you.
Vintage blocks. Yeah.
Maybe
Go
relook
back.
at my stash of memories. Yeah. Wow. Boy, I love that.
Yeah, the
guide.
app says yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. Okay, looks like app needs to move up on the list.
We got lots to do. All right.
Okay, you ready for another giveaway?
All right, this is our last giveaway, our last prize, guys. So we've had a lot of fun here. All right, our last prize is going to be a $100 gift certificate on the Fabric Café website. And don't forget, we do have that Labor Day sale. And guys, if we didn't mention this, we had a 4 o'clock video today. So when you get done here, be sure to go check out that video.
Yeah, it's
it's-
all about the sale.
It's all about the sale. So don't forget, we also had that today.
So you're double dipping today. You get 2 videos.
All right.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. Our word for the $100 gift card is block. BLOCK.
Go. Awesome. So
I landed there first.
that's great. Yeah, so we're going to be giving
wow.
that prize away here very, very shortly. So let's see what else we've got on our list. We tried to make a list of things that we wanted to talk about. One of the recent live ideas that we had was a quilt Pictionary game on our show. What do you think about that? That would be fun.
Yeah, I better study before I do that.
Yeah, I'm not the greatest with art unless it's got a great big eraser on the pencil.
But if we're going to be drawing quilt blocks and I have to name the block, you know, that could be really, I have to go study.
I didn't think
Remember
about that, yeah.
Jeopardy? Do you remember when we did Jeopardy
Right,
with Hannah?
uh-huh.
And she asked us all these questions, and I was like,
She asked us hard
I
questions.
don't know. I could guess.
I liked it because when she asked us what year a book was published, and Fran and I were kind of looking at it, and John goes, ding, and he knew the number. And I said, how did you remember that? And he said, because you forgot. I assign all the codes.
All the product codes.
And the year is in our code. So
Yes.
if you ever look in the upper right-hand corner of the book and you see that code, it actually tells you what year the book was published in.
Yep.
It is also now on the back cover down in the bottom.
It is.
So if you ever go and look at, there was a sentence that got interrupted in the middle, I'm afraid. If you ever go look to see if we have a correction on a pattern, it will tell you what version of that.
Or on the book.
Or on the book.
Yeah.
And so in other words, we might reprint that book, and if we reprint it, we give you the
fix it.
correction.
We fix
And so we put the date of the reprint on the back cover so that you'll know the difference.
All right, you want the winner?
Okay, the winner
All right.
is
Rita Stone.
Rita Stone.
Stone.
Congratulations, Rita. You won the
Congratulations.
$100
Oh, yay.
gift certificate. Awesome.
That is awesome. Congratulations, Rita.
Yes.
And, thank you for everyone. Wow. So many people joined us today. Rita, be sure to email us at welisten@fabriccafe.com and be sure to include your YouTube name, please. All right.
And just as a reminder, we are so proud of our 100,000 subscribers, and we couldn't have done it without you. And we just want to make sure you understand that
This
we're
is
going.
you.
Yes, absolutely. And we'd like to go for 250 next. So
Yep.
tell all your friends to be sure to watch Fabric Cafe and
Absolutely.
subscribe and like
Absolutely.
it. Absolutely.
Yeah, it has been a journey. We have learned a lot. We've done a lot. And
And we are thankful a
oh
lot.
my goodness.
Someone asked, well, a fun thing to do, someone asked what your guys' favorite pattern was, and so it might be fun for you to say yours and then ask them what theirs might be. before we put them
Ah.
out.
Yeah, well, we will tell you our favorite patterns.
Yep.
And it kind of changes a little bit for me. 'cause-
Depending on what you're working on.
Yeah, because sometimes
Yeah.
I'll do a new one and I'll think, I just love this one. In fact, it's going to be in the one I just sent you yesterday. It's my new
The one
favorite.
that's a secret.
Yeah, it's still a secret because it's going in a book next year, and then I'll tell you which one my favorite one is. But,
Well, what's your favorite from last year?
oh my goodness, probably Greek. Was that last year?
Athena?
Athena?
Was it the
this
5-yard?
It was.
It was this year.
It was this year. Oh, I really like Athena,
Yeah.
but for a long time, I would say that Roman Holiday is still
Oh.
one of my favorites.
And I think it's a lot of their
Yeah.
favorites as well.
It's a super easy pattern, and it shows off pretty fabric, and it has a lot of movement in it. So that's
agree.
always been my favorite.
Yeah. And mine hasn't changed a whole, at all, really. I still love my gemstones pattern. It's really pretty simple to do, and I love how much movement it is in the pattern. I like doing a little bit more
Challenging.
piecing.
Yeah.
I like half square triangles. I like putting them together. I like going through those motions. That's just my style. I love that. And it's still to this day one of my favorites. It's hanging in my office in front of my desk so I can look at it every single day, my finished quilt. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So now I see some here. Robin says hers is Byzantine Door. Tracy says Elation. Royal Ladybug, Athena. That's great.
I like all of those too.
Yeah, it's just. Do you quilt for yourself and other patterns? Do you know what you're making? Oh, Michelle, I do quilt for myself, but mostly I seem to quilt for Fabric Cafe because we're always doing some kind of challenge. So I am binding a quilt right now that's going to be on a video that was a challenge quilt. That should probably be coming out in a month or so. I have to finish the quilt.
Well, for
And
Labor
then,
Day, I think you're finishing the quilt, right?
Yeah, I have to finish the quilt over Labor Day because we're filming next week, recording next week. And then I have another one that just went to Long Arm that's a challenge quilt. I say challenge quilt where we do these, anyway, internal. We've got oh my goodness, we got the best challenge coming up. It was hard. Then I have started another one. I started it this last weekend it's a third challenge quilt. See, I just make challenge quilts.
Right.
So I've got one that I got to put binding on, one that just went to Long Arm, and one that I'm piecing right now.
Taylor Swift is engaged. She needs a quilt.
Oh my goodness. Guys, I work full time. So there's a lot going on. Oh, they like Bella. I like that one too.
Yeah.
That is great. Galaxy. Pam, I just finished my Galaxy too. Oh, see, I have another quilt I'm working. I just finished the binding on Galaxy last weekend. It's gorgeous. I'm going to take some pictures and post it.
Well, we really do appreciate hearing all the ones that you like. And honestly, I think kept seeing other ones that I said, oh, yeah, I like that one too. I like enchanting. I really do.
yeah.
Elation, I like that one.
So there are so many. How many hours a day do you quilt? I quilt on Saturday and Sunday, and usually about 6 hours is my max before I get tired.
The rest of the time, it's office work and designing and drawing art and writing patterns and things like
Yeah.
that. I quilt in my head far, far more than I do on a machine.
So
Designing.
Julie says, how do you have time to quilt and write these patterns and books too? I ask myself that question multiple times a day. I work a lot, and my husband says, you never take a day off, because I don't. I enjoy what I do. And I just keep doing it. So if I'm not designing or writing, or I'm quilting. And quilting to me is more relaxing.
Well, if you had to pick a pattern to represent Galveston, what would it be? I think it's the one that I said that I just did it, and it's coming out in the book next spring.
Oh, I think we called that. Can I say the name of it? They're not going to know.
Be watching for this. It would be perfect.
It's called Sea Breeze is what we named it.
Yeah, that's the name of the
So
quilt.
It will be out
in
March of 26.
March
Yes.
26.
My husband has made, oh my goodness, really?
Awesome.
That's so cool. I love
Her
that.
husband's made one.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad that we could be here live with you and chat
Yes.
with you. This has really been fun.
It has been so much fun,
It
and
has.
thank you again from the bottom of our hearts.
Oh, yes. Yes. Big hugs. I want to hug everybody.
Okay, so until next time,
Yep. Till next time.
happy quilting.
Happy quilting.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.